Hello and welcome in this video. Today is an important day because I made a decision which might change my life or might be just a random thing. It all depends on me. What is that decision? I've just decided that I'm gonna do social media marketing. So what is my situation? I'm now 18 years old. I will go to university. But at the same time, I know that this is not my plan A because I know that in life I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to be independent and all of that stuff. So I don't really think that the traditional and academical way is the one that will get me there. So, yes, I will go to uni, but this is more like a plan B because my real plan A is to be an entrepreneur. So, how do you become an entrepreneur in 2024? Well, there are so many businesses online, and there are different views on that. There are people that say that those businesses are all wrong. They are all like fake methods to get rich quick that don't work. And then there are the people who think that this is just a crazy opportunity and that everybody could make 10 grand in just a week without even working. So I think the real answer is neither of them. They are businesses, they require a lot of work depending on the business, and they have pros and cons. I've thought about all the businesses that I could do right now in this part of my life, and I think that social media marketing is the best one for me. Why? Well, there are many reasons. First of all, it doesn't require much capital, so you don't risk much in terms of money. Worst case scenario, you lose your time. But you don't even lose time because if you try and you fail, you didn't lose time, you just learned. So this shouldn't even be considered as something wrong. And so what else could be the problem? Well, I don't know. Many people want to do it, but then they don't do it. So I did the same a few months ago. I was like, okay, let's start SMMA.
Let's
I
go!
watched some videos. I decided the name for the company and all of that cool stuff, the logo, but then I didn't do anything. So, and that's what 99% of people do. They watch some videos, they get hyped up, and then they don't do anything because they find an excuse. I'm too young, I can do that in my country, this and that. I don't know. I've watched a YouTube video from Iman Gaji saying the 5 reasons why agency owners fail, and the first one is that some people don't even start. They do as I did a few months ago. They say, yes, I want to do this, da da da, but then they don't do anything. So that's 99% of people. I am committed and I want to be that 1%. Now, why did I choose SMMA? There are different businesses. There is SaaS, there is dropshipping, e-commerce, and many more. But why did I choose this one specifically? I've already thought that I wanted to do something that concerns social media because I've always been interested in this world. I like content creation. I've managed some meme pages and other social media pages, so I do have some experience in that field. Then, of course, if the service I'm gonna provide is not content creation but maybe something like Facebook ads, this is not what I know how to do, but I mean, I can learn that. So, why do I want to do social media marketing? Because there is no reason not to do it. In this phase of my life, I want a side hustle. Well, not necessarily something to the side, it is my plan A. So, it's not my side hustle, it's like kind of my job. I want that to be my job because it's a good way to try a business that doesn't make you lose money and that you can learn a lot from. So I will do this. So some people, me included, didn't want to start as MMA because many people have different excuses. Me 2 months ago, I was like, okay, why am I doing as MMA? I'm not passionate about it. That was my problem. I didn't feel a passion, So I didn't want to do that because there are some people that tell you you need to be passionate about what you're doing. Well, I don't have a specific passion right now, so but I can't wait my whole life just because I need a passion, right? So even if I don't have a passion, I have a dream lifestyle. I have some goals financially that I have to achieve. So even if that's not a passion, if it will allow me to live my life and my passions later on, why not to do it, right? I do that, and even if that's not my passion, I can try to grow it until it gets to a point where it's kind of automated and use that money to actually do my own passions. For example, Iman Gaji said it himself that he's not really passionate about that. Well, he's not doing that anymore now for good reasons. But when he was doing that, he wasn't passionate about it, but he grew that up to a point where he had enough money, and then he used this money also to do things that he was passionate about. For example, creating his own clothing brand and eyeglasses gadget. So this is it. And it also gives you the confidence to live in this world. You can afford the things that you want and you can do whatever you want. You can get in the environment you want to grow even more later on. So I think that this is the perfect business for me. It has to do with social media, that is what I wanted to do, and it can give me financial, time, and location freedom. So I'm gonna go for that. But this time I really want to commit. I'm doing this video for YouTube not because I want to brag or I want to tell people that I'm doing something just to feel better. No, I'm doing this video as a commitment. I commit to this project, so I say that on social media so that everybody knows. Well, everybody, nobody's gonna watch this video anyways, but I know that I posted this video and potentially the whole world could see that. So I am officially doing SMMA. So I will do that. I will document my journey from now on because it can hold myself accountable. And that's one reason why I like YouTube so much, because by talking about my life, either I create a good life that is worth being on YouTube, or nobody will care and I will have no content. So if I want to have content, I also need to have a good life, and vice versa. Now, with all of that being said, there are two options. Let's suppose that a year goes by. In a year, I can watch this video and say, okay, I didn't actually do anything of what I wanted to do. I've stopped doing social media marketing because I don't know, there might be many reasons, because I failed, but that means that you didn't try enough, or because it wasn't my passion, but that means that you are stupid because I mean I could accept the fact that you stop social media marketing because it's not your passion, only if you find something else that is your passion and that you can monetize and do with the same benefits that social media marketing has. If you find it, I mean, it's good because you still got where you want to be. But if you say, I don't want to do social media marketing because it's not my passion, and the alternative is that you don't do anything, then that's completely wrong. So this might be the second reason. Then there might be that I'm too young, that I'm in Italy, blah blah blah, all that stuff. It's all just stupid excuses. So let's throw them away and let's start doing this for real. And the other option is that I look back and I actually maybe signed a few clients. I'm proud of myself. I'm doing I don't know how much a month. Like for me, it's not about how much I do. Like some people talk about crazy numbers. Like I signed 3 clients of 5K each at the age of 14. I don't care, man. If I could sign a client for I don't know, even 200 euros a month, even if that's like very low, like I would be so proud because I'm actually making some money. Like that's the first step. If I understand that I can actually make some money, just one client, even if it pays me €1 a month, I understand that I can do it. There is a mental switch, they just go all in, and that will be just crazy and nuts. So this is all I have to say. So this video in the future might be clipped as a way to go back to the past and see where I started, and it can be clipped like, I don't know. You could clip this video with me with an Apple Watch, an old and used Apple Watch, and then me in the next years with a Rolex. Or you could just see these videos and think that I was crazy. I was just a man with too many ambitions. And probably if I think this, it means that I got into the matrix. So I simply have a normal job and a normal life. And I just think that it was just luck, the thing that made someone like Imagaji rich. So these are my two options right now. We will see in the future what's gonna happen.